But this map for Apex is
right,
set.
they'll be
Go to Lotus afterwards.
Yeah,
the map that Apex picked up against Fnatic, but it was a little bit of a fumbled start.
Eliminate Vitality
plenty
right here.
to learn from there. And
Are there any believers, any floor believers?
Now Apex on the attack, taking quite a slow approach, using the space on B and A, using their bodies there to contain, and leaving mid a
Apex,
little bit
they're
more
just taking
open,
their
which
sweet
is a
old
good thing.
time.
Vitality send an early crunch there, and there's no bodies to be found.
Yeah, they've also just walked straight in. Avova has taken space into the A side.
wow.
Spike is incredibly far away. The pistol round this wall is literally the worst thing in the universe, but it's fairly quick. Look how far forward the players on Vitality have always
Oh my god, they're all fucked.
The utility though, fantastic.
Wait, did Safe kill him full blind right there?
An extra kill. Still haven't managed to cross into the site.
I think he was full blind.
Gonna utilize the drone just to be safe, but that spot is clear.
That's one thing to keep
Guys,
an eye
swing
on
out together. Let's go together.
Deadlock. Picks going back and
wait, what is happening? Left is right beside him. What is happening?
It's Kicks on the KO.
Kicks off to a good start already.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
Once we saw
I don't think Governor should drone. They're droning for no reason.
No, yeah, it is.
Nerd GTN. Yeah, I don't know what else he's talking about, but like, yeah. Does anyone else? Does any mouse nerds in the chat or no?
You had Safe.
He said, "Oh my god, it's a new prototype,"
which he's not doing here, but.
I was like, what?
I'm actually
Yeah.
excited by the Teo addition. I agree that maybe we haven't seen the most of it on this map, but what I like about it is your opponents are running double Sentinel. They're going to be placing a lot of utility that you can destroy with those salvos. So it's a piece I want to keep an eye on, especially when they move to the attack, how Safe is actually going to be using those salvos.
Not a bad opening pick, and I like Apex's adaptation last round, playing extremities and then taking space off that mid-crunch, this time looking to disrupt the mid-crunch, and they've already done that well with Avova picking off one. Man advantage to the
He really looked at that decoy, bro. You can never trust Durkin nowadays.
We talk about strength in numbers a lot when it comes to these rounds, because sure, you're not going to win the 1v1 with a classic, but if your buddy's shooting back at the same time, maybe you can level out that damage to a one-for-one trade.
Oh, Sivofi's going to lock it down here.
Will be in trouble. You can see, though, quite passive positions from the squad.
Sivofi's going to lock it down here, though.
Slow them, and 35 seconds on the clock as well. It will still be a difficult take for Apex.
Omen flash.
I don't know if they just smoke, if they do that like smoke for under heaven as well.
Wait. Safe might get caught out by this Omen lurk.
They've already managed to catch out one with the net for 20 seconds.
Yeah, they're all here.
Oh, yeah, no.
Nice work from Governor. That's the rifle on the ground, but they still have to try and get past
Safe, 3-2-1 the smoke here.
Lurking within this position, taking a little bit of
coming
damage,
out.
but mostly acting
What?
as a bit of
They didn't want to go in the fight
The
smoke.
rifle should be retrieved.
This control on
oh my god, loud left. Oh my god.
Now, without that space being taken,
A flawless
to seize it for themselves.
They have money for the rest of the half.
No gaps to Vitality's defense.
They have money for the rest of the half.
Expect that with 5 players
We're
still
fucked.
alive. No pressure on them. Durka and Kicks have been tagged up, but to create anything from this scenario
you got anything from me, IGO?
next to impossible for Apex. In fact, it may rely on big mistakes.
Now he has missiles here too.
The first man to pressure, Safe,
shame,
salvos, and 2 teammates on that A site. I think they've made the right call here to just go and save after that contact.
Yeah, no, there was not
Is that how
really
bonus rounds work? You have money for the whole half? Well, bro,
How many do they
they
need on attack?
had a flawless bonus, so now they're all gonna have like 5k and they still have their guns.
Massive holes and lots of utility.
Yeah, I think they need
the previous matches.
They have unlimited money.
See that Apex can match up.
Even if they lose this round, they're all gonna have like 6k.
If you're going on raw 1v1 fight,
I think they have at least 2 more gun buys after this gun buy.
Vitality in almost every position. Like you were talking crazy things.
Thomas for the rest of the fucking season, bro. After what he said, bro, we're never gonna get a listen from Safe.
We are not hearing a single sentence from Safe this entire game.
Who managed to slip past Malzy's utility and get into Wine, trades it out efficiently.
I think they knew that Seavolf was there though. I'm pretty sure in the early battle he was spotted. I think it was just
Safe a freak?
I
don't know.
Maybe the second player to swim.
I think he didn't know what to say and it just slipped out.
In this sort of round,
Like I don't know why that would slip out though, but it just slipped out.
A few pieces.
Oh my god, Governor!
Contact with a piece of utility.
Where are the Governor haters at now? Wait, a
contact.
thrifty would be very nice
Not
here.
ideal. Again, a player advantage garnered by the side of Apex if they make it into the A site.
Yeah, 2 rifles retrieved as well, so these players that come in with lots of weaknesses are now armed to the teeth.
Oh my god.
Seavolf, he gets away with that.
Oh my god, Seavolf, what is that?
He has made this impossible situation.
Durka on the
for
flank.
Vitality
Oh,
a
they
bit
know,
more
they know,
palatable.
they know.
Walking all the way around, and it's just now being watched. Avova
Does
diverted
Durka
his
win these?
attention
Nah,
at the
Durka, you're
right
not winning
moment.
that, right, Durka?
It's still Durka that they're
Oh
dealing
my
with.
god,
Malzy, the
multi
one to put
flick?
him in the dirt. That is
Dixon. They went 6-0 on this attack side.
That's thrifty.
More dominant.
Kind of fucked Vitality.
You know, the money isn't that good
Dimensional drift.
on Vitality.
Get as much space, get as much information.
Yeah, I mean, the thrifty kind of fucked them right there.
He would just about be able to escape, but can he escape
floor?
Yeah,
Floor?
yes, he can.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh my god, yeah.
Instantly.
I mean, like, the way they're dying, I mean, kicks are just insta-killing them.
3-1 on the scoreboard, 7.
Is that what it looks like to play against me?
For him.
Like, you literally feel like you have 0.1 seconds to kill or you're dead?
The tree, but the rotations are in from Vitality. They've got 2 with a third very
Nice.
close
Oh my god,
by.
good
One's
ult.
just being snatched out from under them.
Oh, Batu, you gotta fight. Oh
That, plenty of
no.
players being drawn out into the open. As a result, it's Malzy all by himself. Finally,
Wait, it's actually
the
hella
ultimate
winnable.
finishes off Siva.
Wall 7
wall
here?
up top will buy him some
Oh
time
my god.
and some space.
The sensor on door?
Possibly even acquired off the back of this. He's got a trap for when they fall down out of heaven. But
Do you
both
expect
players
both
coming a bit
here?
more direct, and his hope is that they would get aggressive, they would make the play, but Vitality are showing this temper, this patience.
Oh wow.
Malzy's going to be forced into the
They're
plant,
just
and they now know
out already.
exactly where he is. They see that spike. He needs to win 2 against 1, and they are just side
Oh my God,
by
he
side.
won.
In fact,
and
now
less.
in a firing line.
What the fuck?
looking
Where are
to
they? Put the
execute
X-ray back on. I
leader
can't see
the
them.
other side, but time is
Oh!
ticking.
Oh my!
Oh my god, that was so close.
Nice try.
From Apex.
If they win, they have a chance to knock out Vitality.
And full
If they beat
from
Giant
the attacking
X,
side.
and that would be
Again,
fucked. So
spreading the
Vitality
net,
are
they'll
low-key
concede
backing
that
so
bit
well
of
too.
mid-control, knowing Vitality like to dump some util and fight for it. But from what we're seeing in this round, this is Vitality sitting back and going, oh, they just called a timeout. What's your plan?
Apex love to just go AFK in the beginning of the round.
Again, where Sivov is basically just able to hold on to A control almost for free.
I don't know.
It frees
Apex
up
low-key gotta like
a
play
lot
this round a
more
little bit faster
positioning
though.
around the map,
You have
and it is
KO ult
so
and
much
KO
more
ult.
passive from the side of Apex, clearly having an expectation of that move.
These ults could just fuck them.
Might get a little bit from the drone. But hey, all that really tells them is there's an operator there, but they're doing the same in B main. They're just jiggle peeking it.
Okay.
They've seen a few times that Les has been the player moving to top mid, that it's been, whether they know it's the Yoru or not, that the rotational play on B has been there.
Oh wow, they're just working. Oh wow, he breaks the camera and then he pulls up from the off.
He's gonna win them every round this game.
Yeah. That a nice little bait setup right there. That was beautiful.
Nice catch onto kicks at
He
least.
breaks the camera, he swings with the off.
7-2.
What is this flash?
Been firing on all cylinders.
They're
No
doing
doubt.
like some
He'll be
weird
the
ass
30
flashes
standings
right now.
round in this fight, and with 30 seconds, and Salvo's coming online soon for safe. I believe we're going to need to see a quick.
Good paranoia.
Counter paranoia.
Oh, that was really good.
He shot the decoy. Oh my god. Wow, what a kill from Safe.
And well, this leaves it all onto Avova. 15 seconds.
Avova, the clutch
gun.
Nah, it's impossible.
Yeah,
Impossible.
10 seconds.
No way that he comes out of this one alive. The cross being held in the second they hit
Doesn't
the
even have
steps.
bomb.
They've actually looked pretty good. Is that Copium or no? Like they actually won a lot of maps. Like they just like couldn't close.
You have to look at the fact that the only round on the board for Apex is when they've come in with this low buy. Being able to trade out and play that bit more direct seems to have a huge benefit for them.
I think it's the way that
Oh my god.
they know they're going to get contact
Wait,
in that
what the
position.
fuck? Damn, I thought Batu didn't get spotted.
Looks a bit, they have been able to retrieve the one gun. Re-aggressive,
Ew.
Sublime. Good trade, at least one for gun.
How was that so ugly from kicks?
That'll
Did he
be all
blind
spiked
himself?
down. Trying to bait that fight out. It's given Fluorescent a gun. That's something to play with at least, but the Salvos will force her out of position once again, and that's why.
He said, no. He said Apex is looking really good. They won 0 series. They're looking great. Nah, you're a hater, bro. You're a hater. You're actually a hater.
Rotated in.
Oh,
Durka?
Door closing.
Yeah,
Safe
he doesn't
wants to
miss
find
those.
the pick first. The player's already moved. The gate crash from Fluorescent.
Oh, he has
Reposition.
ult
That
here
rifle
too?
stays
Aw,
alive,
man.
but they're about to be spotted out. First and second.
Man,
seeing
that is just
all
the icing
info,
on the
all
cake.
the boxes ticked, and less waiting, biding his time. A Safe comes in from above. They can
Wait,
blitz
he's not
this
letting him
one
know that
together. It's a
Les
little
is
sloppy,
like
but
Avova's
they get
fishing?
there in
Oh,
the end.
wow.
Vitality are looking clean, and let's not forget.
Is this gonna be the fastest 2-0 or Apex gonna show some life here? This is Apex's map pick too. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the disrespect.
And even when attack
aspect.
is good, they just
And
need to
here it is
manage to
again.
get onto site. Then the post ones is so free.
Is she gonna TP?
Lurker's just walked all the way out.
No, she
Oh,
faked
this
it.
gate crash has to use it. Will at
Okay.
least make it back. That's something.
What
For
buddy
Apex,
is
the
that?
damage done
Chat?
won't amount to very much. Now we look at the control
the
that they've
Game
got.
Changers
It's
buddy?
been a Bit of a struggle to get that mid control with Vitality looking to dump in sometimes, and it looks like again they would go for the same play, but two are caught, and Malzy's quick to punish, pops the ult and gets shut down immediately.
Oh my god. Oh my god. How are they just refighting mid and just shitting on them?
About whether it's early round or late Vitality, when they decide
they
want that mid control,
oh my god. Oh my god.
TP taken.
Oh my god, it's winnable.
Nice.
Connected a double with the spike down now.
Vova, bro, you win these.
It's suddenly winnable.
DTB Andy, thank you for the turn, DTB Andy. Oh my god, Vova wins these.
But he's at least given Vova a chance.
They need this round. They actually need a round, bro.
26. These ads are shameless.
Had one of the best performances
Vova, bro, you've been clutching so much.
Oh,
the one-way smoke?
Versus players like
I see what you're cooking, Crody.
New guys on the block like Sivov is going to be difficult. The time's in his favor, but now they know exactly where he is. Paranoia going to be utilized, but he's already being closed.
Oh, dude, nice try.
Without too much trouble.
1 HP.
There'll be plenty of time for that defusal as well. And again, in the retakes, Vitality
7-1.
Oh
my god, they're doing the same bait setup.
Be it mid-round plays or mid-round calling teamed off. I'd say the opposite here. I think their quick reactions have been sublime. Dirk are under pressure. They know exactly where he is.
He's waiting so long to TP.
This dimensional drift used to try and clear.
He's like trying to bait their utility out or something here.
Armageddon thrown through, but I don't think it will connect onto anybody. In fact, they're going to follow.
Oh my god, the trip is going to hit him? Or?
Nice
Oh my god, he's on the trip. Wait, oh, the shot doesn't hit? Oh yeah, fuck off, Les. Fuck off, Les, bro. Fuck off. He's making it look so easy, bro. He's just like burst. He's making it look too easy. This is sad.
Great play.
Yeah, they're just cuts, bro.
Or he's on
oh man, now he's pushing. Oh man, I hit those. Nice try, Dirk, bro. You're him though.
And that's when Les shows his face.
Damn off, they're both 1 HP now.
HP from both of the ciphers through those cages. But 8-1 on the board.
Floor?
It is do or
you got
die
anything
time
for us today,
Apex
Floor, or no?
Series, and we're getting close to it in this map as well. For the best they can get here on the attack.
Give us 3 or 4 rounds.
Still to contend with this off that so far has just been having a field day. Dirk is 8-2. It feels like every opportunity he's given, he connects.
Bro, what is
Even though
this?
the drone saw him, it was just a little bit too late.
Rude. Well, it's also just the
now
way
he's
playing.
B-main? Oh
I am
god.
better than the players on the other side. I will take bigger risks. I will make bigger
Batu
plays.
slicing the pie?
Batu's done well though.
I know
Spike,
exactly where you are.
still somewhat in no man's land, but they are waiting to see.
You slice the pie off against an Opera, you actually kill him every single time.
Now on Apex. Got that vision. No escape. Last 28 HP. He can't even contend with the cross.
Wow. Okay, beats. Oh my god. A winnable round. A very winnable round. They need 3 or 4. 3 or 4 in pistol round.
Avenue. But look at the super
Vova, good timing. Oh my god. Oh my god.
From POV.
Great. Oh, timing!
Way. That timing couldn't be worse, and it is a strange timing, I suppose, for them to be walking up short.
Yeah, they were all grouping up together. Had to wait out the barrier.
We just Sova ult for fun?
They now go in with an advantage. Batu's still behind, but it is definitely being expected right now. And already the salvos are going to make things incredibly awkward. It may not kill off Malzy, but his teammate's been lost in response, trying to hold the line. But again, we talk about these stellar retakes coming through from the side of Vitality.
Anything from main either.
Making this look very easy. Players need in those moments. I think they'll be feeling pretty good though.
Just a comp diff. I mean,
maybe wasting his time.
Apex's comp isn't even that bad.
Remember, guys, don't get too happy.
Dirka's off is just getting way too much value, bro. Like, look at this guy.
Coming out from Dirka again. We've talked about his bold.
He's already all the way down mid.
Aggressive he's been at times. He's even going to burn up a second gate crash.
He's going to get another one.
He's going to get one. And he's sticking around. Now they shouldn't expect him to still be here.
Except for the fact
he's gonna tag the drone hit. Oh my god.
So late into the round, that's really the confusing factor. But yeah, indeed, they are still ready for it. The trade comes in at least. So the first step from Apex is going very well. Oh, I love this from Batu. Repositions on point, and he knows there's one close
Batu's not him.
Gives away the position.
Nah, if he's him, he triggered disciplines right there, bro. He kills both. He should kill both.
First time they were in an advantage situation.
Fake out running
oh my god, he should have got both. Batu actually should have got both.
Sivov quite isolated, but
he knew that guy was droning, but he didn't know like
a much safer position. He's been very good when left alone back at site. no net to catch. And
Marv
this
gets
time
3 here.
Trying to dodge the bullets within. The only goal from him really is to buy time. I like this. Kix has joined him. Flash through together.
Oh my
Easy
god.
pick. That's the
Wait,
spike
what
on
the
deck.
fuck?
They now have to push forward to try and grab it, and it will be retrieved.
Kix is actually him.
Now the full force of
He
Vitality
just drops
is
and just
ready
flashes
and
through,
waiting.
kills. Wait, what?
Well, we've said this one before. It's another Vitality read.
At times,
Yeah,
trying to
really
make
good
those
one.
individual
Yeah, they did
plays,
one
or
already.
even just having that small gap.
I mean, this is definitely a
Those
double
Maybe
time
a second
match if
one?
I
two
have.
ones as
But,
Vitality
like,
are
32
forcing them to
late.
be are constantly falling into the defender's hands. And a 10-1 for your own map
Oh
pick.
my
This is
God.
about as poor of a
Ooh.
start as
Governor?
you could get.
Okay.
Now an opening duel for
Is that the
Governor.
first
and this
blood?
time not
Beautiful
traded
kill.
out.
Off from that
Gives
eco.
Apex the man advantage to work with.
Oh, timing.
What? How did
Looked
that
like it could be
miss?
problematic.
Oh,
Not going to connect with
man.
the. Oh, it was just used to clear the corner, but
Oh man.
found absolutely
Governor's
nothing.
locking
Governor's
in.
doing well.
APAC
Maybe
aim.
The Guardian is his weapon of
APAC
choice, hoping
aim.
for a little bit more, but
Oh,
Kix
no.
just
Never mind.
again. I think this has to be one of the best
Four?
individual performances we've seen from him.
I mean, 2 rounds is kind
Yeah,
of
I think the
winnable.
closest round was
Within
the
the
pistol,
server.
and then since then it's been
Over.
downhill.
It's
I mean,
expected.
2 rounds is kind of
Seawolf is
winnable.
watching. They're trying to
Nah.
force these players out of the corner.
We have a Yoru flash right here. We got to use
no
the Yoru.
command utilized, but
Oh, good
eventually
flash.
runs out. Flash even used to try and
Oh,
help out, but
oh,
Kix is
man.
watching, see both holes, and
Oh man.
we expected the attack side to be where
I
you
mean,
could have
why-
a lot
we
of
have
those
double
full
sentinel
setups,
comp.
They didn't really work.
And it's our map
Now
pick.
they have a lot of potential delay, but this
Can
is why I
we
mentioned
win
that
12
Teo
rounds in a
is
row? I
actually
mean, fuck it. I
almost
mean,
a direct
yeah.
counter to a lot of it. If you could figure out early where that util is being set.
How do we have a
rounds in
double
row,
sentinel
bro.
comp and the site
Gonna
is
get
free?
caught by some of it. Spam coming through. It's
How
done
did he not
damage,
get
but
hit
it's
by
not gonna
one
be
bullet
able
of
to
spam
finish.
there?
Kill. Bjerka's rage rushing heaven.
Flying
Oh
fireworks, but
no.
once
Oh
they've got
no.
sight lines, it's a
Oh
different
no,
story.
man. Not like
Kix
this.
again showing up. A
Not
double
like this,
pick and
bro. Not like
pistol round
this.
win here.
They're
It's the
literally
end of
all
the
here
map.
as well.
It's
Like,
12-1.
they still
The
lose.
streak from Apex unprecedented.
I don't know. Kix literally like just like
4v2
doesn't
that
want to
they're
lose
left
today.
in,
I
you
guess.
know, hoping there's a mistake made from Vitality, but so far that has not been what we've seen. This team has been
left.
playing this to perfection.
Oh.
All
He's
he's
just a
able to
traffic
isolate.
cone.
What?
Wait.
Okay,
Hold on.
okay.
With a double and hold on. It's not over yet. It's safe.
Wait, they
Left
oh
to
my
do it.
God.
Alright, okay,
What in the dark?
2v4.
Evolva
And they're
Halsey
spamming
in the
bodies.
clutch.
Get
Someone said they'll give
45
10k if they
now.
win.
Squad
Pin that
has
guy.
been that double duelist. Seeing
Yeah, I
Fnatic
wonder
pick
if
up
it's
the aura, giving more
even with the
space to
deadlock.
floor.
I wonder if it's better to
The
do
Fnatic
Teo
game, it
instead of
was,
the Sova here.
Pretty big deal. If they stick to what they
Yeah, I'm
played
not
last
too
time,
sure.
we're not going to see it. Maybe
Like, the
not
Teo
this
could
series.
definitely hit
Just
with
thinking
the
back
comp.
to the split that we got to cast with Pal as well, one of the things that he put a lot of stock into
Apex
was those
is
icebreakers,
not
right?
winning this
Having the
game.
players
Hey,
step
bro.
up and Evolva,
Double
Halsey,
Senti with Yoru.
having that moment,
Like,
and we
you never
saw it
know
in the
what can
replay
happen
there,
here.
of Evolva's camera, he was getting fired up. I think he screamed almost as loud as Pipson when they win a round or lose one.
Holy.
And that's a good sign to see early
good
on.
kill, good
We
kill,
want to
good
see
kill. I
Apex
thought she
get
was gonna die there
confident,
for a
because again,
second.
even if this map
Oh,
does
wow,
seem like
okay,
it's a long
okay.
way out of reach, you got to take it one step at a time, and it will benefit you moving into the next map. To
Oh,
have that
man,
little
yeah,
bit of a
Governor is
mental
tilted.
reset. Vitality,
Wait, how are we
oh,
all
they're
dying?
looking
How are
for
we all
some fight
dying?
here. It's a 2v3.
Kix is rage
but
peeking,
the
killing
weaponry
everyone
for
again? What's
Apex
happening?
makes this a bit more difficult than the clutch that we saw in just the previous round. Good spam from Batu, a little bit more damage connected.
30 seconds
And both
left.
players having dropped down, full rotations in from Apex.
Oh
They
my
should
God,
be here, but
Ken.
Kix has got another. Finally, he's
Wait,
put to
no
bed, but
way.
safe
How is
now
this a
in a
1v1, bro?
1v1. He knows where he is. Not like this for Apex.
Oh my God!
They were
Imagine.
so
He just right click.
Imagine.
And some, but it exists.
They have four. I mean, they have 4
Happening
A's.
right now.
Oh, trust
They have the
me,
right
Tom,
read.
By the end of this month,
Tell
you're gonna
Vitality
wish
just
that
completely
you didn't
leave.
see this,
All
so
right,
you didn't know what
Vitality.
it
Nice
looked
stream
like.
snipe.
From living in London, I spent 23 years of that, so, you know.
Yeah. Do you remember how
They
hot
have
it got
K
last
ult.
year?
They're going B. Oh wow.
I heard they upgraded the AC.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
What a
right
call,
now.
bro. What a
I was
call.
purchased my own for my home.
I got a bit of
So
weed
what
in
the
summer
Sova
here, and I
Governor
was
has
like,
a
yeah,
Guardian
well,
here.
we're
He
gonna
has.
need one of
Well,
those.
Governor has
Just
2 trips for
15
sight. They're not gonna expect the trips.
It doesn't.
Then again, opposite of Les, who consistently says
Wait,
he
these
doesn't
trips are
believe the
actually
sun
gonna hit
exists
hard.
here yet, but then again, it is probably
What
slightly
a good call
warmer
from
in
Apex.
Brazil.
Oh my God.
Here we go. No
TP
command
for
already
4
online.
TP. Can 4 TP inside or
Utility
no?
will be gone. An immediate rotation will put Floor into the mix.
Wait. No way. He's getting
Trying
hit
to
by
support
the
that
ult.
fire is
Oh my
perfect,
God.
though, and it
Nah.
just is completely
Batu's actually
synergized
trolling.
from the side of Vitality.
Bro, he got hit by the
This
ult.
is more like
He's
they're
actually
running
trolling.
drills rather than actually like executing versus a team.
Did you see that right there, Tanny?
Dry runs on site have worked so far.
They're playing double trips on site, and he got hit by the K-wall.
Even better in the last half.
If he didn't get hit, they just win. They probably just win this round here.
Still an uphill battle, one that they might still want to commit to.
Luckily, my money's safe.
12-3 will be a
Oh my god, he should have just full
from.
head.
No
Double
mistakes
trips
could be
on
made.
site right there with floor
Carrying these
holding
rifles
stairs.
through
That's
is also
3-1.
tempting, with some players investing so heavily. In fact, most of them
Damn,
being able to buy up in the next, and the time running so low here.
GG, chat.
Close
They
save.
might just fall back and indeed
Little
try to
mistakes,
make this
man.
a
Little
bit more
mistakes like
costly
that, man.
for their opposition, waiting for a piece of utility. The smoke goes out though. Oh, that's great. If they flashed, there'd be a paranoia coming right back towards them.
We just can't be
Instead,
making these
they
mistakes.
create a little tunnel to escape out of an Avova. I don't think
Yeah,
he's
I mean,
getting away
Avova's
with
going
this
for
one.
stats.
Knows
Not
he's
even a
the-
save.
he's the
There's
real
no
pro.
stats to be given, bro.
Sometimes
I was
it's
him,
Durban
that's
on
what I
his
would've
own,
done.
And sometimes in a main as well, one or two players
The trips
taking
are
those
way,
duels.
like,
But the
way
difference
getting
is
up.
now they're together. They can group up, and when they were a unit, when they went for those mid crunches and retakes of
Okay.
map control, they were so clean. Doing it here on the attack,
You get
where
the
they can
Vandal
set
here?
the pace from the get-go, you imagine it will be an even
Big man, Raph
bigger
wants to collaborate with
challenge.
your stream.
For
Sorry,
Apex,
no.
it certainly seems like it was. One opening pick traded back, but the real
I gotta do
deal
stats
here is
for
that
this
Apex
game.
only have
Yeah.
that one rifle
We might need
currently in
a-
the hands of Avova. For the rest of the squad, they have to hope
Might
they
need
make
a
the right
roster
read, and there
rebuild.
will be 3 players A,
Oh,
but the
it's
ult
missed again.
doesn't find anything.
I feel like they almost baited it. They used their paranoia to almost go, hey, look, we're executing, and then he's just used his ult to try
Left
and
gets the kill.
That's
Oh,
seven
left
they
gets
run
that
through.
kill too. Like,
zero impact from the one ultimate that
Knife
they had
jam.
in this
Oh,
round,
wow.
and now it comes
Molsey.
down to the pistols. Molsey does
Nice.
well. Governor the
Molsey's hitting
same.
some insane
They're
shots
still
today.
needing quite a bit more, though, with 2 players standing, and well, one of them's kicks.
yeah, you just know, I mean, you just know Kicks is not gonna lose this, bro. GG. GG, bro.
Spike goes down, the players split
You
up.
like know Kicks is
Scooby-Doo
not
on the
losing
round,
this round.
Governor and Batu. Oh no, they'll rejoin. Rifle recovered by Batu as well gives them a chance, but like we said, Vitality, they played these rounds together. They've done so well when they were the ones retaking.
Oh,
See if they can hold control the same. A problem perhaps with the spike being
Ooh.
behind Jenny. They had to take the fight. Sevov swings
Okay.
wide, but
Another
Governor's
round.
there to greet him.
okay, Apex. You
Another
guys
round
honestly
for
just lose
Apex.
already.
Makes it 8 in a row
Like, fuck.
needed.
The whole chat wants them to lose already. You
I think
goddamn,
more
just fucking
importantly,
lose,
like we
bro.
said,
Less is taking the sort of eco.
You don't get
very
it? Wait,
seriously.
safe part 2? Oh,
Only a
hell nah.
classic. Not
Oh,
playing
nah,
the-
Governor, you freaky.
Basically,
Nah,
making the
Governor's
assumption
freaky.
that his teammate is going to go down. He'll get the gun for free. Dimensional drift available for both sides.
Kill Mobin. Kill Mobin.
And already they're going to look to put the pressure on here immediately. The second the drone gets the catch,
Governor?
there's already anywhere.
Governor?
In fact, for Governor to go so
nice.
well. Getting anything from this position, and I feel like he should have been gone, but no,
Oh my
Governor
God.
survives, and there's Fluorescent to help.
Wait,
yeah,
they're
and
coming
the ult
back.
from Durka,
How?
Eventually, he comes out of that dimension, and well, he's sent
Please
right
no,
back to
my
it.
money.
Molsey
Oh my
with
God.
A double to close us out.
Oh
And
my.
Apex, this is what we
Oh
want.
my.
It's not even
This
just
would
about
be the
winning
cra-
rounds.
Doesn't land, I'm blaming Zil.
Where's that lineup?
Where'd it go?
Flying up and over.
Weak ass
and it's
lineup,
landed,
boy.
But no players in that space.
All right.
You saw
blame
4
Zil.
players outside
Good
that
retake
A-back.
of A main
It's all
here.
Zil's fault.
That would have
Cat,
been-
they're
if it
cat
was
splitting
like-
right away, but I don't know. There's
They
a
went-
wall
they
on
went to
cat.
compete
How
for
can
that
they get
space.
through that wall?
In the same way that Apex did.
Impossible
Then
to
they
cat
would've been
split here,
caught.
ladies and
The
gentlemen.
chance would be there for that early
I mean,
crunch,
it's 12 to
early
5 and Avova has a
Instead,
bulldog, and he has
would've been
2,900.
by the-
This is what I call rookie mistakes, bro. If we lose the round, we fucking lost the game.
Yeah, I hate
Buy
to
a Vando, brother.
But I don't at the same time. You made this call.
Nah, if he gets a dink, bro, I'm gonna crash out.
You would have hit that with a normal sheriff.
100%. The sights on it just don't line up, man.
If he now
What are we saving
aces the
for? Next
round,
game?
I'll go
He's
ball.
investing? I mean, low key, he can get the op out next round.
You got
He might be thinking. He might be thinking differently.
You're actually willing to do.
Wait, hold on.
Not expecting much.
He might be him, Avova. I'm
40
sorry, bro. I wasn't
seconds.
familiar with your game.
Utility still online.
The egoist
3
that I am, I
players
would have bought a.
in off
I would've
angles
bought a
as
rifle.
well. I to think that if Vitality
here.
managed to win this
Good
round, we
open
have some
flash.
serious questions
The knife
to
tag
ask
3.
him.
Oh my god.
Apex in again
Oh.
though. Dirk has made into the site without too many problems. The rest of the team a little bit
Avova,
further behind.
AFK?
Sevov's
Oh,
done
wow,
one. Kicks has found
GG.
another. That's it. There were 3 players in this
Thrifty,
site.
bro. We
with
can't hold
off
the
angles.
site
They
with 3
all got
players.
caught. And the rotation's being watched as well by Les. Okay, it's a bit messy, but the job has been done. Batu now to try and save the day. First is easy. The next two, not so much.
I don't know what Evolva's looking at.
Jump right in front of him. Oh, he won't hit me. Well, he has. Batu with a chance to keep this team alive. The smoke goes down. It's a one-way. He can't defuse it. Knows he has to fight. Here's the jump. Knows both players are here as well. Information to play with, but they're hiding. And the
that doesn't kill him?
Just in time. Not even a piece of utility available for Batu as he hunts down.
Wow. He fucking TP'd as well.
Into the shadows goes Seabop.
No.
The time is running low, and he doesn't know where
they're actually,
Seabop is, and
bro,
even
they're actually
now,
bullying him.
Yeah.
That's actually weird.
The spike is set to explode.
Nah, Vitality, you guys have lost the fan, bro.
Conclusion to this
That's actually weird.
map for
Dude, the
Vitality.
TP was extra
13 to
BM.
5.
Nah,
And
the
this was
TP is so
Apex's map
fucked.
pick.